divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Yo, DPGs, how's it going?
It means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course.
No, I want the dragon.
But with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Yo, how are the wolves doing this
Aye,
season?
aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
Leave it to me.
Right now, I have Dirge of Cerberus stuck in my head.
You will obey.
Dragon of Dirge, Dirge of Cerberus. Herb.
Improv?
Alright, what's in the box?
Won't happen again. Flame on!
For dinner, but improved starting much improved over the start of the year. Yo, I'll take improved. Yo, way better than.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Amy, I thought I lost you.
Seriously? You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency.
Yo, time to chow down for more.
But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately.
Yo, exercise more might help.
That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
The Order found a way to control the dragon.
Tacit Discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end.
So we won?
Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless Tacit Discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well.
Wait. You know them?
So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met? After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well.
You know, what if their true target is a sentinel?
They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
Well then. We're getting around. Yo, Joy Boy, how's it going? Alright, off we go again to submissive adventure that we'll have to talk about in therapy. Dude, look at the sky. Like it's... Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a torn sheet. If that makes any sense. Looks like clothing.
Wind guide me.
Like, I think that's the best way I can describe it. Fool's Elysium. Oh, good morning. Wait, Joy, what part of the world are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Right, there we go. Come on, no, through the door. Okay, up the tent. No, God. Okay, here we go, taking a long way around. Or not.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
You know, I'm a fool. Impressive.
It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up, and I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Alrighty, moving right along. Wait, where's the thing? You must be up. Alright, let's see what's up with the old man.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you... Mr. Bardolino.
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha!
You know, anything unusual happen to you when you had the laurel?
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight?
No, it is a deep riddle.
And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the Loris salad. But why Loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
Let's see, your question is rather interesting.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and
Yo,
another from
it's
the
okay.
tower to the Thessalia's mansion.
Air techno. And also, I have a joke for you. My nephew was telling me how he got in trouble at school the other day. He's in the third grade. The teacher tried to emphasize they learned big kid words. Oh.
Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire.
Yo, that reminds me of I had this one kid literally like a week ago. They were just fooling around, and of course, young kids, they like to chant stuff, and so he decided to chant F the man. Full word. Like F the man, as they were using blocks as guns. F the man. F the man.
Midway through the Order's performance,
it was funny
I
but
hopped on a
wrong.
wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wing ray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
Yo, no wonder you got banished by the Order.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era, facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
Pause.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night!
What? What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival.
So how's this old man gonna get himself down?
Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens.
She asked a girl in class, "What'd you do this weekend?" The girl answered, "We went to my uncle's ride horses." "No, please, use your big kid words." The girl corrected herself and said, "Reword horses." She said, "You said the teacher called on him and asked him, 'What did you do this weekend?'" Remember, no big kid words. Well, teacher stopped him and reminded him to use his big kid words. So my nephew groaned and said, "I know. What I did this weekend was I read Winnie the shit." Then she sent me to the principal's office. Ooh.
Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
Yo, there's something else I'd like to ask.
fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bartolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast.
You know, the old
We
man
might
from
need your
up went
help with
crazy.
this. Pero should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bartolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Hey. I don't...
Come on, fish! Come to my net.
You know, can I borrow some of your
Yeah,
cloudcaster parts?
I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Said, and I probably know words only your grandfather knows. Go to the office. You're out of my class. Ooh. Darn. All I can say is darn. You know, it seems like I'm trying to cut down on the cursing for me. It's because my little nieces are here. And they're from Peru. And late this weekend, I'm actually going to teach them some English, like, when they're here. And I don't want to be giving them any ideas. It's like, oh, what words did you learn? Well, I learned...
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon, we'll put the Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I can write more comfortably. Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero. Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bartolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
Oh no.
In that case...
All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along!
Oh, not a sing-along.
One with the sounds.
Bullseye! How about show all...
Ooh, 2-for-1 special right there.
Thank you, dear girl. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
Oh no. Oh.